Right, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, we've got a news update for you. We're going to be giving the newest news about who's going to be our next manager and what we're also going to be going over where we'll be playing in Europe next season. Obviously, I haven't done a video for a few days, so it is quite, some of it may be slightly old news, but it's alright, we'll get into it. So we'll start off with this more basic story. Europe. We'll be playing in the Conference League next season. Man United's cup final win means they take the Europa League spot and we get into the Conference League. I'm pretty sure we've got to do like a qualifying playoff or some rubbish as well to get in it. We're not even straight in it. I mean, being in the Conference League is one thing. Having to do a qualifying playoff or something for the Conference League is another. I mean, that's not new though. But I mean, look, obviously a lot of people are saying it very negatively. Obviously, we want to be in the Europa League. It's a better standard for the Conference League. But there are silver linings. It is competition we should be winning. We should be winning. We should be favourites to win. I think it'd be really good to, give a lot of players a chance and rotate and give us a good shot at winning a trophy in what's looking like it's going to be Enzo's first season as manager. And, it'll be a lot of these players' first trophies as well. So that's a positive. We can also be the first club to win all three of the UEFA competitions, as well as the first club to win all of the continental and worldwide cups. So, there's a chance of history. We can probably say we'd won it all if we do win it. And, there's a good chance, to get a trophy under our belt and rotate week in, week out. Well, if we can, as long as we don't have too many injuries, this might not be too bad a thing for us. Obviously, naturally, there's a lot of people disappointed. Of course, people disappointed. It's not great news. I said we'd rather play in the Europa League, but it's not as bad as some people make out, I think. So, we can go over it. It's fine. It's disappointing, but it's fine. So, onto the manager then. So, there was four main targets leading the race in Enzo Maresca at Leicester, Kieran McKenna at Ipswich, Thomas Frank at Brentford, and Roberto De Zerbi at Brighton, or formerly at Brighton. This morning we were told that McKenna is out of contention, and now it appears that De Zerbi is off that list as well. This is now leaving Maresca and Frank, maybe, one of the most bland lists possible, and Jacob Steinberg has reported that it is a growing feeling it'll be Enzo Maresca. Fabrizio Romano has clearly backed that up. It's pretty much a done deal, I think. We've got the permission from Leicester to talk to him, and it will be Enzo Maresca as our next manager. Now, don't get me wrong, Maresca is a good manager. There's potential there. But come on, I mean, not really. I mean, we'll have to get behind him. We will get behind him no matter what, because end of the day, he's our manager, and as fans, that's what we've got to do. We've got to get behind the manager and the players, and we will. I believe we will. But, he's not our ideal choice. And look at the squad, none of them fall with my ideal choice. And it's not a great last four. But I'm trying to be positive about it because realistically, it's a bit disappointing, but we should get some good football, and it's someone we can get behind. I hope the club has his back. As I said, it's going to be attacking, good football. He has worked with a few of the players we've got in our squad before, from his time at the Man City Academy. I think we would have all liked to see more ambition for the next manager and see someone who can control the players, has history of winning, and maybe some more experience. But it was clear from the start we weren't going to get that. I mean, the first reports were it was basically the opposite of that who we were going to get. And to be honest, out of him or Thomas Frank, despite Frank's more Premier League experience, I think I do prefer Enzo. He's just got a bit more potential, a bit more maybe X factor about him. Maybe with his past things with Parma and Man City. Obviously Leicester as well. I mean, both Parma and Leicester, he, sort of successful, I guess you could say, with winning the second division there, I'm pretty sure both. But let's be honest, the shortlist was nothing to blow anyone away. There's no point being negative about it. It's happening. Let's get behind him. Let's look at the positives, because there are positives. There's negatives, of course there's negatives, but there's positives. Let's just get behind him, and we go into the season, I guess. I mean, yeah, that's what I've got to say on the instant, really. There's nothing much more for me. I mean, I would have kept Poch. He went, alright, it's a shame. I would have gone for maybe something like Tuchel or Hansi Flick. They're off the cards. Okay, whatever. I mean, the whole time I've been saying I don't want De Zerbi. We haven't got De Zerbi. Alright, maybe out of those four, he might have been the more appealing option. We haven't got him, it's alright. Thomas Frank, I don't know, Thomas Frank was never going to do it for me. I don't think he's a bad manager necessarily. I mean, he's decent, he's done a very good job at Brentford, but there's something about Thomas Frank which just felt wrong. Enzo Maresca is going to be the next one. I'll keep on the story the next few days. I expect there'll be an appointment by the end of this week, So yeah, there'll probably be another video on this soon as this deal moves on. But it is Enzo Maresca, the leading candidate and the almost definite next Chelsea manager. So if that's it for today then, some basic stories, but big stories nevertheless. So yeah, thanks for watching. See ya. What's your opinion on Enzo Maresca as well? I'd like to hear it.